Hey Sagittarius, I hope you're all doing amazing. My name is Sarah and this is my channel, Serendipity Astrology. I'm doing a general tarot card reading for July 2022. Congratulations, you've made it over the hump of this year. It has been insane, just like 2021 and 2020. Well, at least like time-wise, I feel like time is still going pretty fast, but yeah, let's see what you guys got going on. Okay, so you got Jupiter in Aries, which, let's see, that is your 5th house. So there's an expansion to fun. Now, even if it's in a retrograde motion, I still feel like Jupiter in Aries is still a fun, like there's expansion to the good times in your life. It's like there's more time for things. You have Mars, let's see, Uranus in the North Node or in Taurus. That's your 6th house. I feel like a lot of you have been dealing with like one or another health issue, or just like working on your health routines in general. Just the way you take care of yourself. You got Mercury in Gemini, you got Venus moving from Gemini into Cancer. That's your relationship house. So, you know, I feel like Mars is moving into Gemini too. So I feel like that's going to light up your relationship house. So like, I feel like there could be more romance on the horizon, more fun. You have the Sun in Cancer. That's your 8th house. You know, so this could have something to do with your assets. Shining a light on your assets. You know, that sounded funny. I also feel like, you know, there's a spotlight on, you know, intimacy for you guys, because intimacy is part of the 8th house, not just the 7th house of relationships. All right, well, let's get into your reading, shall we? If you're new to my channel, I do 3 rows, past, present, future. I pull 2 Rider-Waite cards to start. For each row, I clarify with multiple oracle decks. I pull 2 more Rider-Waite and a Light Seers tarot card. So let's pull you some cards. Just one more quick shuffle. I did see the Death card on the bottom of the deck when I was shuffling. Let's see if it pops out during this reading. I have a feeling it might. All right. Ha! You got the Tower, the 10 of Pentacles, King of Wands, the Sun, the 10 of Swords, and the King of Swords. You have 2 kings. Wow. All right, so this first row, which represents the past, we have the Tower followed by the 10 of Pentacles. You know, that Tower, I feel like represents something having to do with career or business, like that sort of falling away. I feel like a lot of you have had like almost a changeover or like a pause during this time. It has to do with your foundation. That foundational change is leading to the 10 of Pentacles, but I also feel like it's around that. It's like tearing down the structures that you thought held this prosperity, this happiness up. Because there's something having to do with your point of view. Might be getting in the way of that. Sandpiper spirit, be playful. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the issue here for you guys was taking your focus off of what's not there. You know, and that's basically what is keeping you from being where you want to be, is checking, and rechecking to see if something showed up. There has to be a certain level of letting go in life to allow things to come in. You free things up energetically in that way. Star being healing codes, important information, wounds are healed, and recharging. Like I said, this is a time to recharge. I feel like a lot of you have been having more fun. You've been like exploring new options in your life. Some of you might have went back to things that you enjoyed in the past, especially with Jupiter and Aries. I feel like you're expanding what you enjoy. Maybe some things that you put behind you that, you know, you thought wouldn't serve you anymore, you brought back to the table because they were things that you enjoyed. They were things that you really, you had fun doing, and you want to have more fun in your life. Ace of Swords, I did see that when I was shuffling too, and the Seven of Cups. I feel like a lot of you have a lot of options right now with things that you can do, places you can go, but you're still searching for a little bit of clarity on that. It's like you're not sure which way to go, but you know, I'm a Sagittarius rising. I totally get it. I like doing like 3 or 4 things at once. You know, I don't like limiting it to just one thing, but I feel like you're being spoiled for choice. Like there's so many options right here, and maybe it's a little confusing. There might have been a little confusion in the past couple months. You also have the 10 of Wands. And I feel like a lot of you have been carrying a heavy burden with you. You know, I feel like it's having to hold up everything in your life. You know, and it's being able to rely on the rest of the world and the universe and the people around you to really step up and be the people that you know is in there. It's just, you could have a hard time letting go sometimes and allowing things. It's like the art of allowing. This middle row, which represents the present, we have the King of Wands followed by the Sun. Yeah, I really do feel like this is a very magnetic time for you guys, you know, especially with Jupiter in your 5th house. You know, the Sun is shining down on you during this time, and I do feel like you're starting to feel more attractive. You might have had some like moments where you weren't feeling great, weren't feeling that attractive, but I feel like the Sun shining in this reading is saying that there's a return of that. But again, King of Wands, that's strength, that's stability, that's protection from fire. Those salamanders on his robe, they represent protection, okay? And I feel like you have 2 cards of Leo almost in this reading, so there might be a Leo in your life that is someone that you're very close with, might be in a relationship with. This might be your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your whatever identification, you know, they've come up with this week. Okay, so let's cut this. Let's see. Canary spirits, sing your own song. These pop up a lot for Sagittarius. I feel like you're getting to be in a more playful place, like I said. Like you're enjoying things more. This might actually have to do with singing too. Some of you might enjoy singing. Some of you might have not sang for quite some time. It's like you're returning to that. It's returning to a place of enjoyment and without fear. Let's see. You have the new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. Yeah, again, like I said, I feel like there's a new beginning to your romantic cycles. Oh, excuse me. It's like I have the hiccups. There's a new beginning to a romantic cycle for you. Like especially with Mars moving into Gemini, your relationship house, I do feel like there's a certain level of like spontaneity and like fire and fun that is going to be present in your relationships at this time. Let's pull a few more cards. We have the Hierophant and the 6 of Cups. You know, this Hierophant is saying to me that you are, like, you might be relying more on someone else to, you know, take care of things and take some of the weight off of your back. This 6 of Cups, though, is telling me that you might be spending a little too much time looking back, and I feel like it's time to go back and look at these things with a fresh outlook, like things that might have been troubling for you, possibly memories that, you know, are things that come up when you're in a place of fear. And it's important to go through these things and understand them from a different place in life and how they might have been constructed for you. You have the World. The ending, and well, actually, this is the beginning of a karmic cycle. You know, I feel like it has to do with a romance that's in your life, and it has something to do with, you know, how you've kind of shut things out of your life and maybe not allowed things to happen. But again, the beginning of a karmic cycle, I feel like this is going to be present for another like 10 years, you know, so you're going to be going through this cycle for the next 10 years. This final row, which represents the possible future, we have the 10 of Swords followed by the King of Swords. You know, that 10 of Swords to me is talking about that there's going to be a lot of thoughts about you from others. And I feel like with you letting go of what you think about, like not thinking about what others are thinking of you, taking control of the way you think about things and who you allow in your life, who really, like, who has a dominant like role in your life, and if they affect your energy, and maybe cutting some of those people out, cutting some things out that really don't serve you. This could have to do with career for some of you, like you're cutting out a part of you that you just don't want to connect with anymore because it doesn't resonate with who you are anymore. Oops. You have the Wombat Spirit, be at home. I do feel like a lot of you are spending more time at home. I know Sagittarius likes to travel, likes to be out there, likes to have fun, but I do feel like a lot of you are spending more time at home, you know, enjoying that time, really relaxing, really like making your space your space. You have the karmic board clearing, energetic clearing, rewrite your story, live your truth. Yeah, I feel like you guys are cutting away something that you never thought you'd be able to cut away. Again, I feel like it has to do with work or business. Might be people associated with this work or business that you know, some of them might have been draining your energy. A lot of it is mental energy, you know what? And it might have taken a lot from you just to show up for some of these people in your life. Let's see what Rider-Waite cards get. Yeah, the 9 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. You know what? I feel like you're going to be communicating more this month, maybe with like old bosses, you know, or like places that you're leaving behind. And the 9 of Swords might keep you up a little bit at night. It might just be the energy around that's keeping you up at night, but I do feel like you're going to be communicating more with people in your life. Maybe understanding how communicating more with others on a consistent basis can really open things up in your life, because, you know, I am totally guilty of it, of like, you know, getting a text message and not calling back or texting back for like hours because I'm kind of in the middle of something, and, you know, it might benefit you to be more on point with like showing up for these things. Ooh, the 10 of Swords. You have the 10 of Swords twice in this reading. Well, that's the universe saying I meant what I said. And you can't carry this mental burden anymore. And, you know, not caring what people are thinking about you, or it's really not about what's best for everyone else. I feel like it's about what's best for you. You know, letting those swords fly. You know, I know it's not swords on that card, but it's crows, but, you know, letting that energy like float away and not be something that holds you back anymore. All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested, my June readings are still up, and if you wanted to get entered into a drawing to win my Life Purpose Oracle cards, I'm doing a giveaway for those for June. You just want to look up your corresponding sign, like that video, leave a comment under the description box saying Life Purpose, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel. I'll be doing a separate video on that and how to contact me, and I'll be shipping them out for free. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Again, I will see y'all again soon, all right? Bye.